Do you want to become a dentist in China? It has become a popular immigration destination for international students. The high quality of the education system and a strong economy attracts people. Watch this video till the end to learn how to become a dentist in China. Hey everyone, I'm Behnam from the Visa Library. This channel gives visa information and the latest news and updates. First things first, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell and download the free cheat sheet my team has prepared from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Now let's begin. Let's get to the procedure you must follow to become a dentist in China. First, you must work on your Chinese language skills and become fluent. Knowing Chinese is a must and you will have to learn it. You need the language for a few reasons. First, you need it to get admission into a Chinese dental school. Being fluent in Chinese is a requirement of these schools and you must submit the fluency certificate. HSK is the certificate to prove your fluency in Mandarin. Determine which level you need to study at a Chinese dental school. The second reason is the National Dental Entrance Exam. This is the exam required to enter a Chinese medical school. You must learn how to prepare for it from the school's website. The third reason is that you need Chinese for the National Licensure exam. You need language fluency to pass it. You will find out more about this exam a bit later. The first obstacle you must pass is the national entrance test. You need at least a high school diploma to qualify for this test. You do not need another certificate or degree to pass the national entrance exam. Passing this exam is the key to becoming a dentist in China. The test is conducted in 2 days and you must visit China to pass it. It is conducted once a year in China. You will have to answer some multiple choice and essay questions in the English, Chinese, chemistry, physics, and social studies. If you have a high score, you can get admission to Chinese dental schools. After passing the exam, you need to find and apply for a Chinese dental school. You should also determine the tuition of the dental school. Find out how much it costs and how much you must pay. Also determine the cost of living in the Chinese city and whether you can get a general job in the city or not. You can work part-time to pay for your expenses. The rent and other living expenses must be clarified as well. You can find a list of dental schools in China at the Visa Library article. The link is in the description. You should visit the university's website and find out the requirements. Then you have to apply to them and receive the admission letter. They send you an admission letter after they agree and grant you admission. You need an admission letter to apply for a China student visa. You must gather the student visa supporting documents. This is a list of documents that you have to gather. Number 1, a valid passport and photo. The passport must be valid for at least 6 months from the date of application. The passport must have at least 2 blank pages to enter the visa. Your photo must have been taken during the past 6 months. It must be in color and the full face must be visible. Number 2 is China student visa application form. You must complete this form. You can download the sample of the application form from the Chinese embassy website. Number 3 is the admission letter. Once a Chinese university admits a student, a letter of acceptance is issued that you will need when applying for a student visa. Number 4 is JW201 or JW202 form. The form known as foreign student visa application forms are issued by the Ministry of Education in China. Your university in China will provide you with a copy of this form. Form JW201 is for students who want to receive a scholarship from a Chinese government. Form JW202 is issued to students who fund their studies. Number 5 is payment receipt. The application fee for a China student visa is about $66, which must be paid by you. You must keep your payment receipt and present it as part of your pre-visa documents. Number 6. You must prove that you will return to your home country after graduation. During the interview, the immigration officer may also review your documents related to your accommodation in China. Number 7. Physical examination record. Students over the age of 19 must undergo some medical examination and submit their results to the embassy. This requirement only applies to X1 visa applicants. Number 8. Language requirement. You might have to submit the language fluency certificate to the Chinese embassy as well. After you gather the documents, you need to book a meeting with the Chinese embassy or consulate responsible for visa processing in your home country. You can visit the Visa Library article to learn more about China student visa. After you land in China with a student visa, you must complete a few procedures to legalize your stay. Then you must start your status and work hard to get your BDS certificate. At the end of your studies, you must take an internship in a clinic or hospital. The last year of your studies focuses on how to care for the patients and prepare you for the dental license exam. After you get your degree, you become qualified to work as a dentist in China, but the government changed it and introduced the national licensure exam. Everyone who wants to become a dentist in China must pass it. It is held once a year in China. There are two parts for this exam. One, a written part, two, a clinical part. In the first part, you must read and text and make a diagnosis and provide a treatment plan for the patient's conditions. In the clinical part, you visit the patient and you have to make a diagnosis and provide a treatment plan. You need to get 60% of the score to pass the exam, which is a pass or fail exam. After passing the licensure exam, you must pass the postgraduate medical training. You receive instructions from the Ministry of Health for postgraduate training in a Chinese hospital, clinic, or a school. You will receive income for this stage of training and work in a real practice setting. This is the stage where you can decide to continue your studies for master's or PhD program. You can also pick to become a specialist. The decision is with you and your conditions to continue the process. After you pass the postgraduate training, you can work as a dentist in China. But every foreign national who wants to work in China needs a work permit. There are different types of China work permit, but the visa you need is a China General Work Visa or Z visa. The first step is to find an employer, a clinic or hospital that needs a dentist. Then the employer applies for a China work permit notice. It's the government's permission that permits a foreign person to work in China. You can learn more about China work visa by reading the article in the visa library page or watch the video on our YouTube channel. You must be wondering, how long does it take to become a dentist in China? It takes 5 years to pass the bachelor's degree in dentistry in China. Then you have to complete 1 year of training or residency, but it might take longer as you have to study hard and pass the licensure exam. The dental school exam takes place only once a year, so it is the licensure exam. So you might have to wait some time to pass them. Let me ask you this question as well. How much does it cost to study dentistry in China? The cost of studying a BDS course in China is up to various factors. The first cost you must determine is the cost of living in the city you will land. The average cost of living in mainland China cities is about $1,000 to $1,200. In other cities, you might have to spend about $600 to $1,000 per month. But you'd better determine the cost of the city you want to study. The university tuition is different for each university and you need to determine the exact amount. But it costs you about 45,000 renminbi per semester, or about $6,500. For instance, the tuition with the Peking University is about 26,000 to 30,000 renminbi per year. Alright then, this is all you should know to emigrate to China as a dentist. If you have questions, write them down in the comment section. The Visa Library team will answer them. Before you leave, make sure to like this video, hit the bell, and don't forget to get the free PDF file from the link in the description. You should also follow us on Instagram and Facebook to get the latest visa news and updates. Stay tuned for more videos and updates. Thank you all for watching.